Hello, welcome dear student of Prepa en Línea CEP. My name is Manuel Alberto Rodríguez Alvarez. I studied in La Normal Superior Profesor José E. Medrano here in the state of Chihuahua in Mexico. My English level is B2 and C1 based in the English-British Council certification. Today I will speak about the subject family members. So let's start. First of all, we have to understand the importance of the subject because we cannot communicate without this knowledge. Then, who are the family members? Well, family members are first words that we discover in our context when we are born. They are the people who are close to us and around us since we are children and still as long as we live as a family. We can compare our family with a tree, and it may be as big as our family. Let's talk about vocabulary and the subject family members. Well, these words may be very common for you. For example, father, padre, mother, madre, brother, hermano, sister, hermana, grandfather, abuelo, grandmother, abuela, uncle, tío, aunt, tía, cousin, primo o prima. Well, it's not enough to talk about vocabulary if we do not talk about pronunciation. So, I invite you to repeat after me. Father, father, padre. Mother, mother, madre. Brother, brother, hermano. Sister, sister, hermana. Grandfather, grandfather, abuelo. Grandmother, grandmother, abuela. Uncle, uncle, tío. Aunt, aunt, tía. Cousin, cousin, primo o prima. Well done. And talking about our family members, of course, we have to talk about what we do. And those things that we do are called occupations. So let's talk about some examples. Driver, conductor. Mechanic, mecánico. Doctor, doctor. Actor, actor. Manager, gerente. Policeman, policía. And as we did before, we have to practice our pronunciation. So please repeat after me. Driver, driver, conductor. Mechanic, mechanic, mecánico. Teacher, teacher, maestro. Doctor, doctor, doctor. Actor, actor, actor. Manager, manager, gerente. Policeman, policeman, policía. And of course, We just talk about pronunciation, and we talk about vocabulary. We talk about occupations. But it's going to be necessary to talk about ages, because the age is another difference between the family members. So, we must remember that it's necessary to add the words years old after the numbers to describe the age. For example, I am 18 is not enough to make the other people understand that we are talking about our age. So, I have to add the words years old after the number 18. That means I have to say I am 18 years old. Another example. If I am older than my sister for 3 years and I am 14 years old, so she is 11 years old. Good. Now, if Monica is younger than me for about 2 years and my sister is 11 years old, so Monica is right. Monica is 12 years old. Recognizing the family members is going to be a really easy process. You have to combine the information that you have and try to guess and figure out who are we talking about. Could you please tell me who is this family member? Your parents, brother and sister. I'm going to repeat it again. Who is this family member? Your parents, brother and sister. You have a few seconds to think about it. Are you ready? Good. Your parents, brother and sister is your uncle and your aunt. Good. Now let's talk about this exercise that is called scrambled words. The word that describes the family member is going to be all mixed. So I am going to spell this word to find out if you can figure out who I am talking about. Are you ready? Good. Let's see. Word E H F R T A. Again. E H F R T A. You have a few seconds to guess what is this word. Are you ready? Okay. The correct answer here is father. If you find out this word, then you are really good in the scrambled words. Well, at last I have to add in this subject of the family members that this is a knowledge we can't miss in English class. Well, now it's very necessary for me to talk about the teacher Alberto Rodríguez. Well, I have to answer these questions. And let's start with, what is my strength as an online teacher? Well, first of all, my experience as a high school teacher. since a long time ago. I can say that my knowledge in technologies like computers, cell phones, tablets, internet applications for communication purposes, and the capacity to communicate main messages in a short time, to be objective, professional, and patient. What experience as a classroom teacher will help me to develop my functions as an online teacher? Well, all my experience will be the difference between my success as an online teacher and the chance you can give me, because I have learned many things in my education purposes. For example, that my teaching techniques must be based and applied depending on my students' learning skills. That is the most important thing for the high school education in Mexico. My personal plans to increase my abilities in English language or as a teacher, well, I must say that the most important one is to be up to date every single time. Technologies are developed every second in the world. Methods, techniques, contexts, cultures, people, entire communities, and many other things are changing so fast that my only chance in this great career, that is the education, is being on time and up to date. So I must thank you for your time in this video.